what's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing you guys are doing great. You guys are doing all right. Let's do this. My name is Jose Trujillo. I am the Mucho Macho artist. I got all kinds of macho, baby. For those of you who don't know me, I'm an artist. I've been an artist for quite some time. And I share my deal, you know. I'm just sharing the things that I've been doing, the things that I've been working on. Some stuff works, some stuff doesn't. A lot of it, I've been fortunate enough that a lot of it does work, and so that's the stuff that I share. Sometimes I share my shortcomings, you know. I do that kind of stuff sometimes, but for the most part, I share the wins, in hopes that other artists may be, maybe inspired, maybe get some ideas in there. Feel like, you know what? Maybe I got something going on. Maybe Jose can help me do some of this stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna go and get some paint right now. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get some paint. What I found out is that this thing that we do, guys, this being an artist thing, it's not easy. If you're thinking this thing is easy, I don't know who you're hanging out. I don't know what you're drinking. I don't know what you're smoking. This thing is not easy. Easy is not part of this thing. What it is that it is attainable. That it is. It's attainable. The artist life is attainable. And there's so many ways to go around it and about it. And so that's the kind of stuff that I share. So for example, what do I mean by this? If you're an artist today, there is so much opportunity for you to get to sell your artwork, to get commissions, to get shows, to get paid for what you do. There's so much opportunity for that, and I don't know. I feel like more and more we're stepping away from being artists who are wishing, hoping, wanting. I don't know, especially hoping that we get some sort of payment for the things that we do, and we're moving into a whole other place, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited that we're all moving into a whole other place as artists. Yeah. Let's see. What am I missing here? The artist's life is attainable, but is it for everybody? Well, it's. I don't know if it's for everybody, but it is attainable, and I think personally, it's as attainable as any other skill set, any other craft, any other. Let me turn this thing down. I don't know. I don't know if it's for everyone, because not everyone is in the same position, right? Not everyone wants it. First of all, I don't think everybody can. I don't think for many reasons. I don't think everybody can at the same time, at the same moment. I think people are in different situations depending. Like if you are a full-time, you're working a full-time job and you're taking care of 3 kids, and I don't know, your husband is like not there, or they're there and they're also pushing and or whatever, right? Your partner is with you or not with you, and things are just difficult. I think it's attainable. I just don't think it's attainable at every single moment. For me, when I look back, it was attainable, but I didn't even know how to go about it. And once I started finding out, as time went by, I started looking for the way, for the road. I started looking for it. I don't think that everybody is going to make masses of fame and money as an artist. I don't think that's it. But I think I think it is very, very available. Just as people become carpenters or people become plumbers, I think there's so much available out there. Is everybody going to become a full-time plumber? I don't think so. Should everybody? No, I don't think so. But if you love plumbing, I think it's available. I think it's available and very attainable. You know, that's how I see it personally. I don't think that being a full-time artist is this far-fetched thing as many people make it out to be. It's not. Why do I say this? Because I found this out. I found this out right in the middle of a recession. Everybody told me not to go into it. Available and attainable. Yeah. I was right in the middle of a recession when everybody told me, don't leave your job, keep your job, be safe, you know. And I had a newborn. My wife and I had a little baby. And I just knew that I could do better. I knew that I could get and put my understanding, my skill set, all the shit that I worked so hard for, to learn how to paint. I knew that I could put it into use. I knew that if I tried, I was going to be able to find the way. And I did. I started finding a way. And I started finding a way in a very slow way. Now I'm teaching it. Now I'm teaching this stuff. If you watch me and then you pick up on the stuff that I do, it's I'm not saying it's easy, but it's way easier than what I did. If you watch me and you pick up on the stuff that I do, if you market the way that I market, if you paint the way that I paint, if you use my system, it's going to be much easier. You don't have to paint the way that I paint, but if you do, or if you market the way that I market, if you create videos how I create videos, if you follow some of the stuff that I've been doing, you're going to notice how much easier it is, as opposed to trying to figure it out for yourself, which is something that I did. I had to figure it out on my own. I didn't have a roadmap. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have anyone telling me, hey, look, make a right here, turn a left over there. This is where you stop. This is where you stop and rest. This is where you keep moving. This is how you do more. This is how you 10x this thing. I didn't have anyone telling me that. Nobody. I had to figure it out on my own. And so now, knowing what I know today, I look back and I'm like, dude, this thing is so attainable. It's just that we're lost. Many times we're lost. We don't know where to start. We don't know where to begin. We don't even know what to do. Should I paint? Should I not paint? Should I paint every day? Should I paint on paper, on canvas? Where should I market my work? Should I sell on Etsy? Should I sell on eBay? What should I do? Should I focus on growing my Instagram? Should I focus on growing my email list? What should I do? What is the thing because most of us are afraid of putting effort in something that is not going to pay off. The real fear is that I'm going to put effort in something that's not going to pay off. Should I be running ads? And if I should, how much? Because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of losing. Everybody's afraid of losing. I'm afraid of losing. Should I be writing articles? Should I be talking to people? Should I be making lives like this? Instagram lives? Should I post in more than one platform? And on and on and on and on and on. And all these things make people nervous. Of course. All of those things make us nervous, you know. If I paint landscapes, should I be painting still lifes? If I do that, should I accept commissions? Or should I just stay in my lane and just do what I'm good at? There's no right or wrong answer to any of that. There's no yes, 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 or no, 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 or zigzag. No, there's no right or wrong answer. I've seen people do great in one thing. I've seen people do horrible in all of them. I know a couple of artists who try to do all of them and they just can't break through. And I've seen people just focus on one thing, like Instagram, or just focus on an email list and just create magic. There is no right or wrong answer. There's no right or wrong answer. I think everybody finds a way. Sooner or later, everybody starts crafting something for themselves. And I think the fear is, what if this doesn't work? What if I go on YouTube and I look at a crazy guy like Jose? There's a ton of us now on YouTube. It used to be a handful. Now there's a ton of us talking about selling and marketing artwork online. I don't know if it's working for them. Whatever they're talking about, probably, I don't know. But I know some stuff has worked for me, and that's the stuff that I talk about. And so I asked myself this question. If I could look back and realize how attainable and available being a full-time artist is, having the artist life, would I have done anything different? And the answer is, of course, yes. Of course. You know better, you do better. I didn't know better at the time. I didn't know better. And so it's not about being sad and like, oh my God, I wish I would have known. No, I didn't know better. But now I do. And now that I do, I'm also helping other artists. I'm also teaching artists. I'm trying to help other artists at the same time. And the biggest hurdle for me, the biggest challenge is that, number one, most people don't believe that they can do it. Number two, most people are looking for a magic bullet. Even the ones that are doing it, that it's working for them, they still keep looking for a magic bullet. And so that's a learning curve. That's a hell of a learning curve, looking for a magic bullet. It's almost like a hamster wheel you just can't get out of. For example, what do I mean by this? I just explained to you that most people don't believe it because of fear and this and that. The second reason that most people don't have it attainable is because they're looking for a magic bullet. What do I mean by this magic bullet? You start selling your work on, let's say, on Instagram, and that's all you ever want to do, and you want to focus on that, and somehow it's not working quite as well, but you keep looking for it, trying to hope that someday you're going to figure it out. Instead of doing it and moving to other things. But you keep doing it in hopes that it's going to somehow you're going to figure it out. And then so months go by, years go by, and it still doesn't work, and you just keep at it because you want that single source, be it an email list, Facebook group pages, Instagram, ads, whatever it is, a gallery. You want it to save you. You want one thing to save you, and I call that lazy marketing. Of course, that's lazy marketing. If I just do this one thing and I do it really well, it's gonna work for me, and I don't have to worry about anything else. That's just pure laziness. It's just pure laziness. It means I don't want to pivot when I need to. I'm not willing to put in the energy in other things. I don't want to put energy in other things that I need to do. I'm going to try to figure this thing out. I saw that this thing works, and so I'm only going to do this one thing. And so, as I mentioned before, I've seen people do great on Instagram and whatnot, make it work for themselves. I've never seen anyone achieve some real success out of one outcome, out of one vein, what do we call this? I'm not talking about income streams. I'm talking about marketing streams. One channel. I've never seen anybody, personally, I've never seen anybody make some serious success. Whatever, we're talking about monetizing, and that's the success I'm talking about. I'm not talking about happiness and whatnot. That you can do without any of this. I've never seen anybody do some real success with one channel, one way. Like, oh, I'm just doing this thing in the gallery. I'm just doing this one thing. It's so. It's lazy. It's laziness. when I coach artists, this is the second thing, and I only see two things: either you don't believe in what can be done out there, or the second one is you're looking for the magic bullet. So many people have gotten upset with me over my years of helping people because they're looking for a magic bullet and they think I'm going to give it to them. They think I'm hiding it from them. They say, okay, well, how did you make it work? And I'm like, dude, I got 1,000 fucking different ways. Like, I don't have one. Like, I got all these things that I'm doing, all these wheels that I'm spinning, all these plates that I'm spinning. So from one, I get a commission once a week. From another one, I get another commission once a week. From another plate that I'm spinning, you get the point. I got all these plates that I'm spinning. I don't know one way. God forbid I knew one way. And so it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of dedication. Some stuff you can leverage. Some stuff you can give it to someone else and they can do it for you. But most of the stuff that I do, this Instagram lives, no one can do them for me. And I can't pre-record them. I can't be like, I'm going to pre-record this and just shoot it up and, put it on Instagram and have it play back. There's no way in hell I can do that. I'm not saying that it can't be done. It's not effective, is what I'm trying to say. It's not effective. It wouldn't be effective. Nowhere near as effective. And so there's all these things that I've been doing, and people keep looking for a magic bullet. So that magic bullet, Bill says that starving artist lifestyle is somehow romantic or cool. Yeah, a lot of people have thought about that for a while, and the sad part is that it's a career, and I couldn't imagine a real estate agent who has to take care of their family and their household thinking about being a bohemian real estate agent. And that is just a starving real estate, It sounds horrible. Who the hell wants to be starving real estate? And yet artists have this romantic notion that, I don't want to sell out. I don't want to appear pushy. All of that bullshit really means I'm afraid. I don't know how to market. I'm afraid. I don't know how to sell. I don't know how to follow up. I just don't have it in me because I haven't done it. Not because I can't, but because I haven't done it. And of course, when you're new, you're gonna suck at anything you're new. Some people say, no, I just want to do the painting and the art. I don't want to worry about any marketing or sales or this or that. You're in the wrong business. This is not 1920. You can't go to a gallery and they're gonna take care of you. We're no longer in Monet's time, and I don't think we've ever been in that time. I think it only sounds romantic and like you say, right? It only sounds romantic in books and poetry and I don't know, timepiece movies. Something about Renoir and late 1800s, or it just makes no sense in reality. None of that makes any sense. And so I think as artists, we need to empower ourselves and we need to start looking at the reality of this shit. This is some very real shit. It doesn't have to be super, super serious, but it's very real shit. The artist life is available. It's attainable. I've seen it. I've coached artists who are doing it. And if you want to do it and you're not doing it, my message is stay with it. Keep moving. Stay with it. And stop looking for a fucking magic bullet. Like, there aren't any magic bullets. You're not going to spend your way to fame on Instagram or whatever. You're not gonna buy your way through ads. You're not going to I don't know, Instagram it's not all of a sudden gonna give you, or TikTok, or those are extremely rare cases when somebody has like 10 million followers or something like that. I've coached people with 500,000 followers that can't sell shit. And so it's not one thing or another. What I found out is that it's a multitude of things. and you piece it together. It's a little puzzle that you piece together for yourself, and you start finding out what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. You start creating your own. You start crafting your own career through a lot of ups and downs. You know, a lot of ups and downs. You start crafting it, and you put together something that works for you. You put together something that works for you. Let's do this. I gotta get some art supplies. So if you're here, might as well come with me. Oh, wave at you. Look at my ears because of this thing. How's it going? Good. How are you? Good. I'm gonna wave at you. Wave, wave. Michael says, you know exactly how it works. So what do you got? We got Amber, Bivik. All right. Look at all this. Look at all these colors. Boom. All right, guys. Well, I'll talk to you in a bit. I'm gonna get some. I got a list right here of colors that I need to get. I'm gonna get some colors, and then I'll get back to you guys. I want to keep talking about this, and hopefully you guys got some questions. Maybe, I don't know. And we'll address those. All right. Peace out.